So, about that topic we were doing today.
Yasmin having an internal panic. KODA. Anyway, I mean, we can give you a welcome pack.
Ooh.
We'll give you a brochure. We'll give you everything you need to know in one huge book. It's also included in another book, if you dare, called the Book of the Recently Deceased. Um,
See, I didn't get that from the good side. I actually had to stop my stream and had a panic attack.
yeah, crowded environments, not my friend. Social anxiety, probably.
First off, applause, because yay.
I went to Disneyland Paris by myself.
Like I said, just a little understanding could go such a long way.
When?
Hello.
I think there's one thing we need to do.
Toast?
Oh, yes. Do you want me to do it?
Do it.
We toast to chaos! And this is the show where we talk random shit that you perhaps didn't need to know, but we think you should.
Get ready for the roller coaster, folks, we are here for it all.
Life is a roller coaster, and that's what we're doing today. And Yasmin woke up today and chose violence.
It's been a fun day.
Down the road. Follow me, my friend.
So, about that topic we were doing today.
Yasmin having an internal panic. KODA. Anyway.
Hey, gotta go for it, right?
Today we go into deep and serious shit. Hence why we are drinking.
Cheers.
This is a toast to our fears and phobias.
I figure you've seen the light side of us, now you can find out the dark of us.
This burns in me, I cannot hide. I try and try a million times, cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to the dark side.
Do they have cookies?
I mean, we can give you a welcome pack.
Ooh.
We'll give you a brochure. We'll give you everything you need to know in one huge book. It's also included in another book, if you dare, called the Book of the Recently Deceased.
See, I didn't get that from the good side.
Well, you got stuff you need to know. Like, seriously? Like, getting yourself a copy of one of these knows what you're prepared for.
I probably should.
Yeah, especially as chapter 1. Netherworld.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you do get some cookies and a bag of sweets and a nice piece of artwork just to go on your wall.
Oh, I could use some more decor.
Not even drunk yet, so like this is just us.
Yeah, this is a sober us. Just wait till you see the drinking episode down the road.
Basically, by the end of it, it'll be, I love you, man. I love you so much.
We will have to play Disney with that.
Oh my God, Disney Dreamlight Valley drunk. The Donald. Okay, for people who don't know us, we have just a normal drinking game with Donald. Every time he trips up and has a tantrum, we drink.
Also, when Merlin walks up and says he's the greatest wizard.
That is another one.
Yeah.
Maybe another one should be Ursula getting in the way of you fishing. Because she does that a
Oh.
lot.
Oh, does. Or anytime you stand still and have more than 5 characters surround you.
Oh, yeah. I'm just like, oh, Mickey's joining me on my bench. Oh, Goofy's passing. Oh, look. Oh, it's a nice family photo that I didn't.
Pretty much.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Come to torture you again.
Uh, anyway, we've gone way off topic, but we had to say that just because, like, clarifications. Toast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ugh. Okay, fears and phobias. Let's get into it.
Well, one of my biggest phobias, snakes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of snakes, but I'm not scared of them because I don't really confront them.
Well, like it's so bad recently. I was playing a game and I was actually on stream when it happened. I got randomly surprise attacked by a rattlesnake,
Oh shoot. Yeah,
and
rattlesnakes are bad.
I actually had to stop my stream and had a panic attack.
Oh Jesus Christ. My Kodo.
Yeah, even pictures like snakes are like one of my top things that nope, 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 nope.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I we don't really see snakes here, so it's just like snakes are probably more common in different countries.
And I am in a more wooded area, so
Yeah, so snakes are probably quite common.
garter snakes usually.
Yeah.
So snake bad.
Snake bad, snake bad. Um, yeah, I'm not too phased by snakes. Like I never held one, I'll never put one around my neck. I just like but at the same time I'll just go, I appreciate you, you do you, I do me, I'll go that way.
I, I actually tried to overcome it one time. It was like amateur local wrestling, like minor league WWE,
Hmm.
and one of the guys 6 foot boa.
Oh, Jake the Snake.
No, no, this was a small time guy.
Oh, different. Sorry.
Yeah, this was just
I'm
a
just
local thing down south.
yeah, because all I can refer to with Snake in WWE is Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yup, who I did love. But this guy always had one, and I was friends with the wrestlers and stuff, so I decided I was gonna hold it one day.
Hmm.
Yeah, girl ran by with a bloody hamburger, and it thought I was dinner.
Okay.
Took 3 to get it off my neck and 4 to get it off my waist.
Hmm.
So that kind of solidified it for me.
Yeah, Snake's a no-go.
Yup.
Think we go on to me, I guess.
Hmm.
Huge crowds. You won't see me in a mosh pit. You won't see me like in a huge concert kind of environment. You can see me in a theater, like sitting in a seat enjoying a musical or something like that. You probably won't see me in a concert with full of screaming people, um, screaming for Taylor Swift, maybe. Like I just wouldn't. It's not really something I can do. It's not the fact of just like, yeah, it's going to be noisy, and I'm aware of this, and I'm aware of sound sensitivity in my own ears. That's why you buy yourself a fucking set of loops. But yeah, crowded environments not my friend. Social anxiety probably. I hardly leave the house. I only leave the house to go to a place that I know, and yeah, it's not much.
It gets overwhelming quick when you got when people are around and it's chaotic, and
Yeah.
hence why I don't leave house.
True.
I completely get that one.
Hmm. Yeah, so like Huge crowd. It's hard sometimes during Christmas markets because there's a lot of people. I can get through it because it's when you pick the lesser days because everyone will go at a weekend.
Oh
And I think
yeah.
if you know where you live, you know when people go out and you kind of get an idea where people go. And it's like ever since our D&D started on Saturdays, I have felt so much safer taking a taxi home on a Saturday night because everybody goes out and instantly is like there's drinking, there's a whole lot of like drunken madness. I've sometimes been there and like heard the walkie-talkies for the security for each location keeping in contact with each other. Some of them getting beat up and
Oh
having to try
gee.
and call it in.
Oh man.
Yep. And I luckily know where those places are and don't go near them. Um, so yeah, it Saturday nights are not a place I don't want to be out at night on a Saturday night.
Nope. We kidnap you on Saturday night.
Yeah, you kidnapped me for good. You kidnapped me for the D&Ds.
Oh yes. A whole nother segment another time, folks.
Probably, yes. We got some dungeons, we got some dragons. Put them together.
What do you get? Crumbled
Dungeons
rock.
and Dragons.
Oh, I thought you just got crumbled rock from it.
No, you get a game.
Well, yeah, I suppose that works too.
Duh. And I swing back.
I'll bring up one a lot. I know a lot of people that do have this fear, but it's not one a lot of people talk about. Fear of being alone.
Why'd you have to call me out like that?
I wasn't calling you out, I was calling myself out on that.
But fuck you! You called me out too! You know I know me! I live in a place by myself. I work in a branch by myself.
Yeah, other than kitten, not much, but it's terrifying to think of that, especially I hate to use this, but at my age,
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I'm in my 40s.
I know, but it's just when you use that phrase, I'm just like, no, no.
Well, compared to you youngins,
26 is not young.
compared to 41 it is. No, seriously though, at this stage in life, that fear of being alone is scary, especially with recent events.
Yeah.
And
We won't talk about Bruno for now.
that's it. It's definitely one that having good friends and good people around you, it helps lower the fear.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there and still scary, but cheers. Jeez.
I mean, it's hard when everything I do is mostly alone.
Mhm.
Like in real life, I can't. This is gonna sound really cheesy. I can't have that person I want to cuddle in the morning. Like I don't have like a partner that I live with or or a friend to just like run and hug when I need comfort. I have to hug a pillow because that's all I have. I have to just hug my bed because I need to sleep. I have to talk myself out of a situation because I'm only talking to myself. Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, it's just like I can't help what life is.
Hmm.
And like people can try and say, "Oh, Yasmin, you should be more adventurous. Oh, Yasmin, you should do this. Oh, Yasmin, you should do that." I am now 26 years old, and I've been trying that for the past 4 or 5 fucking years. And all it has gotten me is, in some cases, wanting to be alone, in other cases, not wanting to be alone. And I think people know what I'm referring to, or KODA will know what I'm referring to.
Hmm.
Because some people are real lovely, some people are downright toxic.
Oh, indeed.
And I don't want that.
No, don't need that around.
Because toxicity was about 60% of my life at one point.
Mm.
It was not good. To even
Yeah, time to.
to even be called out by Robin, to even be called out by probably Danny at one point. Uh, I, I think I've been called out by everybody almost. And then it's just like, okay, okay, I'll go that way. I'll go down the road. And I did. But there's still going to be slight moments that'll come up, but at the same time, I've got to try and navigate my way out. But
The darkness is hard when it's things like that.
hello, darkness, my old friend.
I mean, after the past 6 weeks, that loneliness and feeling alone has hit even harder. And sometimes you have those moments where be a room full of people and you still feel alone. Because, like you were saying, having that person there that you have that connection with. Yeah, I think that hits both of us.
That hits both of us just like slap around the face.
Ding! Your battle.
Ding
Your turn.
dong. Okay. Trying to think because it's hard to think of your fears when you're on the spot a little bit. I'd probably say travel anxiety is something to bring up because
Oh.
I did something that not even my parents thought I could do. Not that anybody thought I could do it. I went on a holiday by myself to another country.
First off, applause, because yay.
I went to Disneyland Paris by myself. But what was crazy about that moment, and I've told this story, but I'll tell it again, is that from the sheer look of anxiety and terror on my face of what I was about to go through, one colleague just takes one look at me and just goes, "Are you okay?" No, very anxious. Come with me, we'll do it together. And then puts me somewhere quiet in the business lounge because it was very loud and a lot of people were around. So they just said, "Go up here, it's nice and quiet, you'll be okay. Take your time." That's the reassurance people need, motherfuckers.
A little understanding goes a long way.
Especially, he's like, he said, any people with disabilities and stuff. And I accidentally took it as, wait, do you think how do you know I have a disability? And he said, I didn't say that. But do you? I'm autistic. Okay, fair enough. Gonna help. We're still gonna help. And he was lovely. I saw him, I think I said this, I saw him again when I exited and he said, "How was your holiday?" And he checked on me and it's just like, "Oh, good. Well, I guess you'll be doing it again at some point."
Aw, that's cool. You got to see him and say, check in and say, hey, it was good. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to have a chance to say thank you, especially after holidays, which is difficult.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, "I'm here all the time." So he knows what it's like.
Find out, is such and such working and find out their schedule so you
I
can plan
don't
your house.
remember his name, which is really bad because his name tag was on his side, but I was mainly like just like reassured in him just like looking after me, so I wasn't looking at the name tag. I wish I could give him the credit, but I can't remember his name. It did begin with a P. I do remember that. But at the same time, it's just like he was so lovely.
And that's like I said, just a little understanding could go such a long way.
Also, the first time I traveled, I kind of had this banter with one of the ladies taking us through security. And I said, "Have I forgotten something?" And then she just goes, "Your headphones, madam." And I just go, "Thank you." And then she just goes, "Welcome." So it's just like a little banter like that kind of helps me get through things like that because it's just like you always have a fear of travel just because traveling is always the worst part of a holiday. It's getting there and getting back.
Hmm.
It is terrifying, especially when you almost get off at an airport and not at Disneyland.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Especially it's like the timings were off and it said you'll be at Disneyland by this time. And it's just like, no, I'm fucking not. No, I'll be at Disneyland by this time. I was not there.
But you got there safe. You had an amazing time.
Hmm. I got the
Look
videos to
forward
prove it.
look forward to those moments, folks.
They'll probably be already on the channel at this point.
Oh yeah. I completely get travel anxiety. I in 2019 flew for the first time, which another fear of mine, heights.
I'm all right with that.
I
I'm a
I
spider
can't
monkey.
I can't even go the second level of a scaffolding,
Oh shit.
which as a carpenter and construction worker is makes things challenging because I freeze. I once I get to that about that height, I can't move. I'm petrified and have to actually be walked down or help to climb down.
Yeah.
But I did do that and I did go to the east coast of the US. I've done it 3 times. Yeah, that going through security and the anxiety of it all, uh, it's enough to make a crazy person sane.
Honestly, because I went through Eurostar, that's a lot less intense than an airport.
Fair.
Because with airports, they allow certain amounts of substances and shit, and like
Hmm.
Eurostar is just like usually take whatever you want, just don't take these certain items, which is a lot less than an airport.
Yeah, airport, which that could be a whole nother cranky rant because I have a whole set rant I could go on about what
No, go to an
nightmare that
why
was,
you don't go to an airport.
especially when you're me or someone like me.
Yeah. But heights I have no problems with. I used to climb a lot of shit and I was a spider monkey.
I was I was born with feet and paws, not wings. I meant to stay on the ground.
I should have been born with wings. And maybe a broomstick. Very me young. Get her up there.
No, not the Harry Potter broomstick school either. We're talking mom and dad pushing you off.
Yeah. All right, we got this raggedy old broom. It's gonna be yours one day. Step on it. Okay, tell it to go. Yep. Get on it. Okay, fly. Go, go, go. It's okay, you'll crack the nose a few times. It's fine. It's
Exactly.
gotta get your broom test. Gotta get your broom driver's license.
You only got a few more years left. Come on.
I'm trying. You got adult supervision, kid? Yeah. Oh my
There's
God.
a tether on the broom.
I was gonna go with social fears.
Oh, yeah.
Because basically being social is scary.
Hmm. Hmm.
There's a reason I don't date. And that is because I'm not very good at being social. I'm very quiet. Especially like, here's the thing. You can go drinking with friends and it's great, but when you don't feel like you have anything to say or everyone's having a conversation around you, you're just like,
Hmm.
that is just
Oh yeah. That's why. Getting actually with streaming, that's why I do stream so much because for me, it's about one of the few ways I can have social interaction that doesn't send me into freak out mode because I set what's happening, you know?
You set the boundary, you set the tone.
Yep. I can, if I need to step away, I can. So, yeah. That kind of goes with crowds too, because I had a time, me and Big Brother, we were at the mall walking around looking. Went into a small shop, and slowly more people came in,
Yeah.
and we kept getting pushed to the back further till we were in the very back, and had to freak out, and I just ran pretty as fast as I could, got myself out of there without running.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me. He's like, "You okay?" And it was shortly after that we decided to leave.
Yeah. Again, depends on seasons and stuff like that. Because seasonal shopping's the fucking worst.
Oh, starting after from Halloween to after New Year's, I won't go on the weekends.
So you'll be ordering your presents online this year.
Hmm.
Oh, Amazon.
Yep, because people are. It's scary to interact.
True.
People.
The worst.
Not you guys watching, of course. We love you guys.
Yeah, we love you. But people.
You know what we mean. You all know somebody. You just go, "Yep."
No, you all know a person that you want to punch. You all know a person that you want to scream at. You all know a person who you want to just go, get the fuck off my lawn!
Hmm. Cheers. Fear of change.
The autistic in me.
See, I'm not, but change is so hard for me. Like at 40 years old, for the first time, I lived. I mean, I have kittens, but at 40, I'm the only adult in the house. I've never lived on my own before like this.
Hmm.
That freaking terrified the hell out of me. It still does.
Yeah.
It's been almost a year. It that's when things change and you're not expecting them, especially. Oh. Even little things like, some you're gonna example for me. You're gonna game somebody, but then something happens and you guys have to change the game.
I know a couple of occasions where that's happened.
Even something as simple as that can just totally throw me off. And because I like plans, I like to know what's happening, and so when there's change like that, I don't know what to do. I have to think on my feet, and I don't. My logical thinking does not like this.
This part says no, that part says yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain is basically causing a little fire within, and you can see the smoke coming out the ears.
Yeah, the fire department knows me well. And all my hamsters in there have a sprinkler system.
They finally installed the sprinklers.
Yeah, they didn't want the wet fur smell, but they figure it's better than singed hair.
Probably. Yeah, my perspective is basically if someone changes something without me knowing, I go nuts and batshit. Happens too often at work, happens too often sometimes in situations where I don't want it to be. And it's just like, why has that been moved? Why is that over there? Why is it? Oh no, that's my thing. Why does that goes with that? Why is it over there now? I'm like
Mm-hmm.
everything and anything.
Yeah, you get used to one thing and you're like, because it's comfort.
True.
Change brings disruption and and everything. Although let's be true, without change, things would get stagnant.
I'll give it that.
Gotta have some.
Regretfully, I will give it that.
So there's a silver lining, but yeah.
It
Mm-mm.
gets one.
You get just one.
It gets just one.
Just one, huh?
Just one.
Hold on, let me go fishing.
Hang on. Okay.
The unknown.
And here plays into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay, Elsa, we get it.
That's the other one I could put with change is the unknown and the fear of just
Continue. Sorry.
I, I'm struggling to put words together on it.
There. I just thought I interrupted you. Sorry.
No.
Me. I behave. I shut up.
No, go ahead, please.
I think it kind of goes into the future. Future is always going to be unknown unless you make the choices because it's your choice to make. People never realize that happiness is up to them. And it's where did I learn that? Beetlejuice. Ironically, Beetlejuice the musical when they said, "Why didn't I see that happiness was up to me?" And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, it is up to me, isn't it? I have to make me happy and I have to be happy, but at the same time, how can I be happy when I have nothing to make me happy? Endless cycle. Da 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 da.
And let's be real. Life in general is scary as hell.
I'm gonna take this from Beetlejuice because it was said in the trailer because like Lydia was saying death is hard and then Astrid said, well, sometimes I think life is harder. And that's a good quote. It's a good line. Just because when you think about it, you have to achieve everything and you have to strive for everything. You have to work your ass off. But sometimes it's just not good enough. And like you work to get all this stuff and then you try and get a job in it. And all of a sudden you can't get a job in it because it's either not good enough or they don't give you a reason that's really a good enough reason to not know why it's happening. Things to try and think about, like, I will say this. I wanted to try and go for my dream of being graphic designer and going for the job. Have I been successful? No. Do I keep trying? Yes. Am I feeling like that I'm getting nowhere with it? A little bit. Do I feel like the only result is probably fending for myself and trying to put something together myself? A little bit. Because at the moment, and I think many people will agree with me with this statement, it is fucking hard to find another job because they are wanting so much out of you and they're putting high expectations on everything. And at the same time, when you've got those qualifications and they're still not accepting you or not even giving you an interview, and it's just like, why the fuck would I want to go and work for you if that's what I'm getting?
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Surely, if you have a qualification in something, you test people out and see what the vibe is. You give them a couple of trials, like with a like give them a set task and see how they get on. And if they perform to a standard you would like, then they could go forward to get the job. If they don't do it to a standard that is probably needed, then they move on.
You would think, but well,
You dream, not think. You dream.
common sense.
Yeah.
This one's a hard one.
Oh, I've only got that much drink left, Coda.
Yeah, same.
Give it to me.
Fear of rejection and failure.
Fuck!
We said we were going deep.
That's a shit one for me.
Hence why at my age, the whole dating thing is.
Dating rejections, job rejections, university rejections, any kind of rejections.
Mhm.
The future.
It makes you terrified to want to try.
Yep. That's why people turn to social media a lot of the time, and a lot of social media is hard to scroll through sometimes because there's a lot of shit being thrown at you in different ways. It it's a lot, and like you want to do everything you can for yourself, and like you are sympathetic to whatever goes on with what people say on TikTok and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just like if I can't look after myself, how the hell am I going to look after someone else?
Hmm.
How can I afford anything? How can I build myself this life? How can I do this? Like, you need to make time for you as well as others just to maintain a healthy work-life balance. But at the same time, the world makes it fucking difficult by deciding, oh yeah, I need to make this extra complicated. No, you fucking don't. You don't. There is a lot more things you can make simpler. There is a lot of common sense that is needed back in your brain. Like, find it.
Agreed.
Am I right?
And yo, feel free to add some of yours down there. What you think, if you guys have different ones or have some of ours.
Yeah, like triskaidekaphobia is a thing because we had a Friday the 13th recently.
Oh, yep. I'm just scared of cats, so I
Hmm.
mean, I do have Halloween fears like jump scares, and I don't like being scared. I
I can
don't.
play horror games. We've seen me play horror games before.
I had a freak out and was crying muted because of a Fortnite creative board.
What's the world come to?
That's how bad I got. So yeah, fear of it scares like things like that. Oh,
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think we've covered a good majority there.
and our glasses are empty, it looks like. So I think that seems like a good timer for us.
To end the show.
Indeed.
So, clean your glasses and have them prepped for next week because we will have another toast to chaos.
And don't forget to keep coming back for all the other fun stuff on the channel.
You fucking better. There's a reason this is the chaotic corner of the internet. Lots of fun to be had in many different ways. We bid you adieu.
Peace.
Bye.